it was illegal to report a crime because crime didn't exist. So if you reported a crime, you were the criminal. Because you were lying, or there was only mental illness. And they were curing that, so it was a crime as mental illness. So that's what we're looking at, I think, with China. I don't trust their numbers even a little bit. But we've got the World Health Organization saying, no, they're great. We've got the American media saying they're great. We've got the Democrats saying, no, China's great. Stop making fun of China. Stop saying Chinese virus. It's coordinated, folks. It's coordinated. The question is why? Todd Herman in for Rush Limbaugh on the EIB network.
El Paso's News Radio 690 KTSM. I'm Dustin Creed, your CBS 4 News Update. There are now 6 cases of COVID-19 in El Paso after the city announced 3 new cases in less than 24 hours. City leaders say all cases are travel-related, meaning there is no community-wide spread at this time that they are aware of. The city says in the days to come, we will see mobile testing clinics for first responders. There are also more cases of the coronavirus being reported in New Mexico. The state now has 35 confirmed cases. 7 new cases were announced Thursday. All the cases are in central or northern New Mexico. Well, happening today, the state of New Mexico is testing for COVID-19 in Las Cruces. Tests will be given at the Las Cruces Public Health Offices on Solano and Spruce. It will happen from 9 until 3 or until the tests run out. CBS 4 spoke with a Las Cruces doctor who says COVID-19 is most likely already in the city. Testing is recommended for anyone who is experiencing symptoms like a fever, cough, or shortness of breath, and for anyone who has recently traveled to coronavirus hotspots.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. U.S. stocks are fluctuating as investors assess new border restrictions to slow the spread of the coronavirus pandemic, and New York State orders all workers to stay home. The Dow is falling 46 points, S&P down 13, the Nasdaq is up 22 points. Well, the economy is headed for a hard stop in the second quarter thanks to the COVID-19 lockdown. Bloomberg Economist is forecasting a 9% drop in gross domestic product, rivaling a 10% plunge in 1958. And as many companies lay off workers due to the coronavirus lockdown, Bank of America has been hiring. It added 1,700 people so far this month, and Walmart is adding 150,000 employees to work in distribution centers to meet surging demand. Donna Wilson, Bloomberg Radio.
Traffic all day. News Radio 690.
A serious crash has closed Alameda Avenue and O.T. Smith Road. Emergency crews still with the scene, and the investigation continues. In the meantime, use I-10 as an alternate to get around the closure. Police activity to watch for I-10 eastbound, exit 19 to downtown now in the clearing stage. A medical emergency at Kenworthy at Folsom Road also in the clearing stage. And that's a look at your latest El Paso traffic.
Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. Continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org. This report is sponsored by Unbound.org.
1987 DMC Fox Truck.
Larry Otten Auctioneer's upcoming auction schedule this week, Saturday, March 21st, is another Clinton, Texas public consignment live and online auction for various items. Online bidding is open now. Expect trailers, box truck, Toro UTV with hydraulic dump bed, farm implements, shop equipment, shop tools, and tile and laminate flooring, technology items, CPUs, laptops, air conditioners, restaurant equipment, appliances, box surplus from Home Depot, football equipment, aluminum bleachers, grill smoker on trailer, and more. Bid online or come bid in person Saturday. For more information, photos, videos, or to place bids, go to LarryOttenAuctioneers.com to access all their live or online auctions. Sign up to receive auction emails or call 915-526-4203 or 206-920-9190. Larry Otten Auctioneers, Texas, license 6482.
4100. So,
This episode brought to you by Train.
2997 or kingsair.com.
From the Forward Weather Center, this is CBS 4 weather forecaster Amanda Guillen. Spring-like temperatures back in our forecast. Expect sunny skies for your Friday with those temperatures in the lower 70s. We're going to see those temperatures increase for your upcoming weekend, and then we'll see the 80s by the middle of your work week. Now for a full future forecast and to track the latest radar, just visit our website, cbs4local.com.
El Paso's News Radio 690 KTSM.
Greg, the official Cold Sprayers today. A note saying, hey, we're in California, we're in lockdown, but we are saying to ourselves, well, at least there's no fires, and at least we have electricity, we can watch stuff. There's a human range of dealing with this stuff. And I would point something out with very dear respect to Ken. I see where you're coming from. People who make it through these things with their health intact, do you know what one of the top predictors of you making it through a situation is? Humor. The ability to find humor in things is a innate survival skill for men. So I understand that moment of levity. I think that's what you're talking about, okay? Because I don't know that I've made other jokes. Maybe I have, and that's okay. I don't respond to every critique this way. I think that what you're saying is actually really interesting and poignant. You know, there's some numbers to get to, and it's about a optimistic look at where this virus might go, written by a Stanford's co-director of the university's Meta Research Innovation Center and professor of medicine, biomedical data science, statistics, and epidemiology, and population health. There's nothing he doesn't know, apparently, in this area. I want to get to those numbers. First, I want to talk finances. I want to talk about the Steve Mnuchin, $1,000 to $2,000 per person, $500 if you have a kid, or maybe $1,200 per kid. Mitch McConnell wants a bigger package, etc., cash money to as many Americans as possible. And the president now is starting to put some limits onto the companies. If we bail you out, we know we help cause the problem. If we bail you out, no fair using our cash to do a stock buyback. And just think of this. Your stock is bottomed out. The American people give you money that we borrow and that we, God forbid, print. And then you use that to buy your stock, knowing that you're also going to use that money for operations, etc. It's incredible. Incredible that they could do that. I love that the president's putting limits on this. By the way, the press has their new moment of anger, their new 2-minute tape. Is a reporter asked the president, what do you say to scared Americans? And they're characterizing the president as lashing out at this. Now, my policy on Trump News is to wait 24 hours to find the full story when the fake news spin stops. So let's talk economics with James in Hamden, Massachusetts. James, you're on the Rush Limbaugh program. It's Todd Herman filling in. Hi, James.
Hey, Todd. Thank you for taking my call. It's a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Thank you.
You mentioned something earlier in the show that I'm passionate about.
program. You know what will get us killed? Leftist virtue signal. Social justice warriors gone mad. We'll share that with you. We'll come back on the Rush Limbaugh show. Also, your phone calls. Todd Herman filling in for Rush on the EIB Network.
You're listening to the EIB Network.
El Paso's News Radio, 690 KTSM.
It may be hard to believe, but even the slightest, and it adds up to tens of thousands of dollars in long-term savings. A lower mortgage rate can provide the financial flexibility that your family needs. It just takes a 10-minute call to get started. So what do? Well, you call American Financing. Years that you don't need. You can start saving today. Make the 10-minute call now. 800-795-1210. That's 800-795-1210 or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
American Financing, NMLS 182334, www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org. Wish you were at the post office right now? Me neither. Sometimes there aren't enough hours in the day. That's why you need Stamps.com. They're up.